What's up, guys? Back here with another video, and I'm gonna be giving my breakdown to Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Finally, it's gonna happen. Looks like it's gonna happen December 18 in Florida, in Tampa. That's a good fight. That's actually a fight I'm looking forward to. Yeah, man. If you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. Ring that bell to get all notifications. And if you got any comments, guys, please leave it down below. I'll get right back to you guys. All right. And let's get right to the breakdown. So, Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Man, I mean, it's not a tough one. For the first time ever, I'm gonna be siding with Jake Paul in this fight. You know, I feel like as crazy as he is when he does box, he looks a lot better as a boxer compared to like Tommy Fury. I've only seen very little of Tommy Fury. He fought on the opener for the pay-per-view card or whatever, and he fought somebody who was much smaller than him. And yeah, it wasn't his great outing. I don't know, maybe because he was coming. I think that was his first fight in the States or whatever. But whatever it was, it didn't look great at all. It didn't impress me, and I'm pretty sure it didn't impress a lot of people out there in that fight that he had. I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head right now, but yeah, during his performance, he showed some promise. But the only thing I didn't like, he fought somebody very small, and he just smothered himself in that fight, and he didn't get the job done. I feel like, you know, they were already going back and forth, but I feel like what would have put a bigger statement for Tommy Fury was knocking out the guy that he fought in the opening card. You know, I just feel like Jake Paul is just the better boxer compared to him. I may be wrong, you know, I may be wrong, but what I saw from Tommy Fury didn't show me that he can beat Jake Paul. And trust me, it's very hard for me to say that because I think Paul brothers can't really box that much. The only thing I would say is Jake Paul can definitely box a lot better than his brother. The only thing with the Paul brothers is that for some reason their cardio after a while just gets kind of shot, and they don't have pretty good cardio or whatever. But between the two, Jake is definitely the better boxer. He looks clean. You know, he took a big shot. His last fight, Jake's last fight, was against Tyron Woodley. I thought it was going to go a little different. Especially, like, I expected Tyron Woodley to be more active and aggressive. Like, that's what got Jake Paul to win in his fight against Tyron Woodley. It's just him being super active. Active enough to win the fight. You know, I feel like Tyron Woodley won some rounds, but I feel like it was over the gap that he let create was already too big for him to come back and just come back to win the fight. You know, I expected the old Tyron Woodley, or at least close to the old Tyron Woodley. You know, you ain't got to worry about leg kicks, takedowns, knees and elbows. Like, I expected a lot more from Tyron Woodley in that fight. But nonetheless, Jake Paul got the job done. And, yeah, he legit beat Tyron Woodley in that fight. You know, if anybody says otherwise, then they got to go watch that fight again or do something, you know. But against Tommy Fury, I don't think Jake Paul is going to knock Tommy Fury out. I feel like he'll win by decision for sure. I mean, he does have a mean right hand, I believe. Yeah, he has a mean right hand. You know, I don't really, like I said, Tommy Fury, he's young, up and coming, just like Jake Paul. But I feel like Tommy is just like, if you can't finish a guy that's like legit half your size, you know, look at Tommy. He's a freaking tank compared to the guy that he fought. Like, if you can't finish him, and you looked at tired already, and I think his fight was like 4 rounds, I think. You know, I'm pretty sure it's like the first time he's gonna fight more than just 4 rounds. I believe that fight will be more than 4 rounds. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be 4 rounds. It's probably be 8. You know, I just feel like, you know, Jake is definitely gonna outpoint him in this fight. I mean, if Jake Paul lands a pretty good shot, I'm pretty sure he can knock out Tommy Fury. And I honestly, it's very hard to talk about the fight because it's just like, you know, Tommy Fury just came out of the win. You know, I feel like he's just getting the hype that he's getting, or reason why he's getting this fight against Jake Paul is just because of his last name and his brother, Tyson Fury. You know, I've heard some crazy stuff. You know, if Tommy Fury loses his fight, I think Tyson said that he's gonna make him retire. Yeah, I mean, I would retire too, especially if you know how how the Paul brothers should say how they are when they win a fight, or you know they just go off the rails and stuff like that, and you get the memes going or whatever. So at the end of the day, all that jibber jabbering I'm talking about, I think Jake Paul is gonna win by decision, and if it's by knockout, I would say towards the later of the round. So maybe in the beginning, just because they're fresh or whatever, Jake Paul is a little more wild than his brother. So I feel like Jake Paul can most likely get the job done by a knockout. He's a lot more aggressive, especially in the beginning. And if he can smother Tommy Fury and you know, don't let Fury fight long, if he even knows how to do that, um, he can get the job done. For Tommy Fury, he has to use his range, attack the body of Jake Paul, get him a little tired. And if it is 8 rounds, you know, take him to the deep waters, get him tired, continue attacking the body, you know, and get Jake to slow down and for him to put his work in. And yeah, guys, you guys let me know in the comment section below who you think is going to win, Jake Paul or Tommy Fury. I have Jake Paul winning that fight by decision. And yeah, man, if you like this video, please hit a like. Also hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.